This video is heavily inspired by Egg Stew and Burr's videos. Both of those videos are amazing, so go and give them subscribes, nothing but love. And yeah, let's get into the video. Today I'm going to beat 10 roguelike games, but I picked different items for each game to be cursed items. Each curse has a different punishment and it's going to make the run a whole lot harder, but better for you guys watching. Alright, let's spin the wheel and see what our first game is. Alright, we got our wheel of 10 random games. I'm going to spin it. Hopefully we get a good one to start off with. Please, anything but Noita, please. Ah, great. Nubbys Number Factory. It's a little bit of an unknown one, so I hope you guys don't click off too fast, and it does look kind of crazy. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, this is Nubbys Number Factory. My narrating voice will take it from here and he'll let you know why we're playing this weird looking game. We're playing this game because Nubbys Number Factory is probably one of the most addicting games I've ever played. The rules are simple. You throw Nubby, which is that purple looking ball, and you try and hit the largest numbers that you can. On the right side, it shows which number you need to beat the round. And anytime you go over that round by a multiple of 2 or 3, you get money called a restock. Before I started this challenge, I picked random items to be the cursed items, and the Flaming Skull is the cursed item, so if it shows up, it means we can't use slots 6 and 7. 6, 7! Sorry, which means we can't place items there. It also says subscribe, but there's a chance that it might not show up, and that's what makes it so fun. It's almost like a roguelike, how I could get lucky and I might not get cursed, or I could get cursed, which is why I wanted to do this. And I could try hard and choose a starting class that I've already done before, but I thought that would be a bit boring, so I unlocked this new class, and I received 3 coins per restock instead of 1. It's basically an infinite money glitch build. The drawback is you lose 2 lives every time you don't make the threshold. I haven't used this class before, but... So the aim of the game is to just launch Nubby at these things. You get coins. Usually it's only 1 coin, but with this class it looks like you get 3 coins. And now we're in the shop. If I see a Flaming Skull, we have to add a cursed item, which isn't going to be good. The shop has random items, which is why this is a roguelike, and they all cost different amounts of money. Items range from summoning items to destroy numbers, or doubling the numbers, or even halving the numbers. I chose the jacks and the broken socket. Both of them basically just destroy more pegs, so then I can get a bigger number. I also picked up this friendly rock, which doubles 4 random pegs every time I hit a wall with Nubby, which is really handy when you're trying to rack up really big numbers in order to get more restocks, which means more money. It became apparent to me that losing 2 lives every time you throw Nubby was a real big problem because I was on my last shot at the very start of the game. Oh, that's really bad. I'm almost dead. I lost 1 life and I'm almost dead with this new class. No. We're able to pull through and we actually got some more lives through more restocks. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Every time you restock, you also gain health as well, which is really nice. Oh no. Don't die straight away, please. Okay. This class is scary. I feel like I'm gonna die instantly because of the 2 hearts lost. There are also perks in the game, which are basically just better items, and you don't need to use up a slot at the top of the screen. 4 Sugar's all non-upgraded items every 1.5 seconds. I have no upgraded items, so that's really good. The perk I just grabbed will activate all 3 of my items every 1.5 seconds because they're not upgraded yet, which is really handy for getting those insane numbers. And this is really good too. I have 31 coins. We're going to unlock everything, and the cheese house early game is busted. I gained 300 points for free, and the goal right now is 167. We definitely need that. I want to double my pegs, which are the circles. That's easily yes. I mean, I wanted the asbestos, not in my house, but in the game. But I guess this will do for now. Hopefully it's enough. Well, I've got the cheese house, so we're fine. You can also re-roll, so it changes the order. Nice. And we're going to get crazy money now because we have the cheese house. Getting the cheese house so early, as you saw, just got me like an insane amount of coins. It's a really good early game, and then gets even better at round 30 because it changes from 300 points to 3,500 points. From this point on, the start of the run was really easy. We found a Grabatron, which is basically just a gambling machine. I got a few items and a key to the black market, which opens up a really good store later. If you haven't played this game, go check it out. We have enough money to gamble. Nice. And that's why gambling always pays off, alright? Don't listen to him, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And you won't believe what the last item of the Grabatron was. Another cheese house. Upgraded cheese house. Water and grommet are seething. That cheese house just saved my ass. The music's actually so relaxing, but I'm actually really stressed out right now. The fact that I kept on losing 2 lives if I didn't get a perfect play, and the impending doom of a Flaming Skull showing up into the shop maybe or maybe not just kept me on my nerves. Mysterious door opens. The black market. Finally got to the black market and there are two options I couldn't decide between. That one's good, but this one looks better, to be honest. Damn, this is a hard decision. So I sat here for a while deciding between one perk that would instantly give me 2.5 times my points once I hit the highest peg, or another item that will force trigger one of my items depending on how many perks I have. I decided to go with the latter solely because if I get more than 10 perks, I can activate my cheese house more than 10 times, and then that's big points. So I put my cheese wheel in slot 5 because this item will trigger slot 5 once I've reached the goal, which is 1,950. And I have my flibby flobbies in slot 6 so that it will force trigger my cheese house even more. If I see the flaming skull though, I'm gonna have to do the penalty. We'll see what happens. So here I had a lot of coins, like I'm on 86 at the moment, and I was really desperate for a shop. But more shops means more chances to run into the flaming skull. Well, we found a shop and you can watch and see how it goes. If I re-roll, I might get the cursed item, so I don't... Oh, nice. More cheese houses. We could just do a cheese house build. Okay, so why did I say if we re-roll here, we might get the cursed item? And then click it before we even finish our sentence. I think that is probably one of the most stupid things. And then... I got positively reinforced by 2 cheese houses. It just setting me up for disaster. I don't know why, but it definitely in hindsight is not going to be a good outlook near the end of the run. I continue to play. I'm getting crazy numbers. Whoa, look at that. Crazy. I'm doing so well. I should reroll more often. That was amazing. Look at that. Crazy times 5. I mean, like, if a shop comes up, I'm not going to reroll again. If there's no skull, why would I risk it?
What?
Oh no. If I re-roll, I might get the cursed items. We just found the cursed item. I didn't even want to re-roll. I was just curious. Fuck me. Yes, you did want to re-roll. You wanted some more cheese, you fucking Wallace and Gromit. Cheese Gromit looking ass. So yep, now we have to get rid of 2 items and we can't use slots 6, 7. And you also have to subscribe. It was a bit early in the video, but it's random. It's a roguelike. I don't choose the rules. Sweet irony, I have to get rid of the cheese house. My greed sickens me. Moved my items around so then all my perks actually do something. This force triggers the item in slot 5, which that will force trigger. This will trigger this one in slot 3. This one can't be force triggered, which is why I didn't put it in any of the perks spot. And yeah, 6, 7 is gone. So so now we can reroll as much as we want, I guess. Like we've already been cursed. So after losing slots 6 and 7, I turned into long neck for some reason. What the hell is going on with my neck? And we actually breezed through most of the stages, and here's why. So even without slot 6, 7, we're still doing amazing for some reason. I don't know why. I think, yeah, at round 30, the house is now buffed and the snot is also doing really good and we were doubling a lot of items. So let's just keep on playing. I think the cheese house will fall off in like round 50. So we have 30 rounds without the cheese house, basically. I then replaced my friendly rock with a rubber chicken, which summons eggs every 0.5 seconds, which destroys more pegs. And then we finally made it to the moon. At this point, I was really struggling without my 2 slots. The cheese house was basically doing everything. So if that triggered 10 times, 7,500 times 10, 75,000, and we barely just got through that round. So everything else is doing nothing at all. I only got 1 shot left. I don't know how that happened. I'm not gaining lives anymore, which is concerning. Because we're not restocking by more than 2 or 3 or 4, we're not getting any more lives. And now that downside of losing 2 lives per shot is really adding up, alongside not being able to use our 2 item slots. I'm in dire need of some help. Oh. Alright, and that's what happens when you get rid of 6, 7. On to the next game. Hopefully we can do better than last time, but I did get cursed, so I know I definitely had that in the bag if I didn't. On the line, we're playing Voidigo. So this game is kind of like Cult of the Lamb and Enter the Gungeon put into one. So if you like both of those games, I highly suggest you try it out. I think it was released like 2 years ago and only has like 2,000 to 3,000 reviews on Steam. So make sure this game pops off. The cursed weapon for this game is the Cremator. For the past 2 wins that I only have in this game, I used the Cremator, so I made it a cursed item this time. Also made it have to use different items if it does show up. One thing that can't be said enough is how great this game looks. Just the entire charm, the colors, the characters, and the entire vibe. I think this game is pretty slept on for how good it actually plays. And actually the music, I'm gonna play a song right now. I've got a pet over here. I called him Matumo. So yeah, the jump is really important in this game. It's kind of like the dodge from Gungeon. It's like a necessity. All right, let's just get started with a run. I forgot how to play, but we'll get used to it. So yeah, I have this character, Clozo. I think he can fly. And then I've trashed the first main character, so I'm gonna go for Clozo. We're going to go for the Cloudy Dodge and the Cloudy Slapper or the Cloudy Gun. The Cloudy Slapper does look funny when you hit him, but we'll try this one. I'll go with red, repping it. And yeah, we're just going to play on rogue difficulty because if I get cursed, I know I'm not going to be doing well. It's basically Gungeon, just a bullet hell type of game. Use the jump to dodge bullets. Get crazy weapons like this one here. Oh my god. We got like triple. And all around it's just a good time. And yeah, there's these little areas that you can go into which give you good items. 2 instant corrupted max health hearts. That sounds pretty good. Oh, so they cost money. Oh. I don't have any money. Okay. Can I come back later? Hopefully they exit the area. Okay, they exited the area. I thought I stuffed up for a bit. So what I could do is sell a max heart for 80 shards and then gain 2 in return, or I can come back. They're both 20 each. I'm easily going to get that amount. In order to unlock the next area and fight the boss, you have to stomp on these void pillars, which is this thing right here that I jump on. If you jump on all of them, you're able to beat the final boss, which is a really intense fight. I bought 2 great weapons with all the money I collected. One of them is even a Splunky reference. It's called the Splunker. And now we're ready to fight the boss. Yeah, here's the boss. Another cool mechanic about this game is that when you're in the boss fight, you can actually travel to different rooms. This is because sometimes you can't kill the boss fully if you haven't stomped on all the pillars. But it also gives you time to get more equipment, more hearts, and more ammo from different areas. I think it's a very great design choice. Now here's the star of the show, the Beacon Fire Turret. You thought I'd be doing most of the damage? For some reason, this uncommon item just went berserk during this run, dropping lots of ammo, which is really good for me. Let's pull her towards the beacon, so then... Nice. Every boss has a second phase. They just get faster and they do more damage. Nothing me and my fire tyrant can't handle. Oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. What they... I think my turret just finished it off while it's getting like destroyed by their underlings. What? Yeah, literally, I was just staring at these 2 enemies and my turret just finished off the boss because it was like, you're too slow, I'm gonna do this by myself. This turret needs a raise and I'm gonna give it to him. I gotta upgrade that turret now. That's my goal right now. I don't want rat infested loot. That sounds disgusting. What? With that, we move on to the next level. I think there are 3 levels in the boss level. So, I just said I would upgrade my turret after that clutch performance. So what are we getting rid of? I'm not planning on getting hurt a lot, so I'm getting rid of this one. The cursed item still hasn't shown up, which is really good as well. Entering the second stage, we found a shop, and you already know what I'm gonna do. I can upgrade my turret. You know we gotta do it. No, but why'd I look so smug here? Hopefully the boss doesn't spawn from that. 15. Oh, did that just spawn on me? No, okay. We'll fight it a little bit, but I do want to upgrade my stuff. While exploring, I found this a really good weapon, or whatever the hell that is. That looks like a really good weapon. That's what I said. Oh, and we got the Voidunker. Voidunker? Whoa, this is just a better Splunker. Melee extend... Oh. Oh my god. We got like triple legendary weapon. And a rifle. We are upgraded now. The curse item hasn't shown up. I'm actually really scared if it does. Shop discount. Beacons boost attack speed. I do want to play around my beacons, so that is really good. I don't know what any of these items do, so... Is this just one-shotting everyone? What the... This item's insane. Renegade Witch Cat. Oh, it's a gun. Whoa. Is that going to be useful or no? It looks funny, so we got to do it. This witch cat thing is literally going to get me killed there, I feel. I think this one for the bosses, this one for the small fry. Yeah, so when you feed this thing, it defecates on the ground for some reason. And the more you feed it, the more it defecates. Until it explodes. And then you get an upgrade. Nice. We gotta go for the Echo Blade since we only do melee weapons at the moment. Nice. Look how big our weapon is now. I can't even tell what's happening on the screen. I just went around bashing people with my Renegade Witch Cat. I think it locks onto like a target. Let's fight the boss. This boss proved quite difficult for me. I don't know if it's just because I was trying out new weapons. The legendary weapon, the Void Dunker, actually did really well. But the Witch Cat one kept on putting me in danger. And I lost a lot of hearts because of it. I can't tell what is happening. I think we're doing very well though. Whoa. I've never seen this move before. Oh wow. Just spin in a circle on him. Okay, that hurt a little, but you can't catch me. Look at him. Yep. I know I'm gonna finish you myself. This little kid gonna do it. Nice. Oh. Okay, man, relax. Where are you aiming? Where is he aiming? Oh, he's right next to my turret as well. Big mistake. Come back. Yeah. The turret literally shredded him. Oh my god. Just gonna hide behind the wall for a second. Oh, he's right next to the turret again. Don't make him do it to you. The 2-time, here it comes. Here it is, yep. I don't have to do anything. The turret does everything, baby. I mean, bigger radius. Who does want a bigger radius? Like. And with that, the second world was done, and now onto the third. So one more level, then there's the boss fight. So I haven't ran into the cursed item, which is good. I'm not going to jinx it. I can't even tell where my character is. My weapon's so big. Yeah, I'm not doing any of these. I can't tell where my character is anymore because of the weapon size. Like there I am, and yeah. I need to get rid of this Witch Cat. Every time I use it, I keep running into danger. Yep. Got hurt again. I can't tell where my character is, that's why. Oh. Sophisticated, I like it. Yep. I hate this boss as well. It's so scary. No. I can't tell what's on my screen. I shouldn't have got more echoes. What the hell? I'm almost dead. I kept trying to run away from the boss, but he kept on following me, and I lost a lot of hearts during this fight. Okay. This guy's way too dangerous to stay next to. Good thing I can go to different areas, and I started looking for more hearts, but unfortunately this happened. Okay, got damaged. That's not good. Gotta stay away from the dead as well. Got damaged again. Looks like we have to say bye to my best weapon. I then found a turtle, which is a weapon that is a turtle holding a gun and a sword. The turtle. Gambling. 40 shards, that's actually really good. After getting 5 hearts, I then do this and ruin my entire lead that I just grew. Why did I get damaged so much by nothing? Like, they're small fry. And there was an option to get rid of my best weapon, the Void Dunker, for a full set of hearts so I could fully restore my hearts. So that's what I did. I've been playing really dumb. This boss has definitely been the toughest one yet. It felt as though melee weapons were at a disadvantage because he did a lot of damage up close. So I picked up this beehive weapon and just started spamming him with it. And you already know my turret is going to do something. We can just let my beacon do everything actually. The turtle weapon actually did a surprising amount of damage. I was actually impressed. This turtle kind of slaps. So me, the turtle, and the beacon turret went in on Skoger or how the hell you want to say his name, and we got to phase 2. Once I got to phase 2, I decided I wanted a different weapon instead of the beehive, so I found this room which gave me this weapon here. An axolotl. Whoa. We got the turtle and the axolotl. Bang. And I love this guy. You guys are gonna love him. See him? How cute. We got the axolotl, the turtle, and the light bulb. It's all coming together. This boss can't beat us. The Zootopia, but better. It was time to retry the fight with the power of friendship. Oh, that's damage. And we forgot about the best person actually. Where is he? Where? Yep. The turret. I can just stand here. My turret's gonna do the rest. He always does. Let's get the turtle out. That did serious damage. This turtle's doing work. And the turret, obviously. Bang. We're up to the final level. The last boss is pretty tough, so we'll see what happens. We made it the entire run without finding the cursed item, so I'm going to get rid of that, and we got lucky this time. Alright, let's go for it. This one's going to be tough. Pretty sure it's just the boss, like, straight up, isn't it? We gotta run. Oh no. Yes, it's all the bosses you versed already, all together. Because, you know, why not? And with the turtle on my screen, I can't see anything. I leave the room until you ground pound that thing. Ground pound, it's not Mario 64, bro. So my objective for this final fight was to find all the pillars so that I can fully beat the boss. When I ran into this small room, I realized I needed a bigger arena, so I ran to the biggest one I could find so that I can fight the final boss. Alright, we're going to a different arena. That was bad. So I've gotten the boss down to about half health, and I'm only on 3 hearts, and there's a second phase and we have to fight 4 bosses at the same time. I think I'm going. Straight away, I went from 3 down to 1.5 hearts. It was not looking good. Just stay next to my beacon, I think that's the play. Alright, second phase, come on. Oh. I thought I was done. Let my turret do the work, like I said. I have no shame. For a win in a roguelike, I don't mind. These guys charge? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Just gonna dodge these. Okay. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. We're out of range. Turret, my turret's doing work. Press the button. So close. Near the turtle. Yes! That was actually intense. Despite the odds, we did it. Now it's 1 win and 1 loss. Will count as a winner, see? I thought I was done for. I was like on 1 health for so long. Awesome. And I didn't even see the cursed item, which is the cremator. If I did find the cursed item, if I found the cremator, I was going to zoom in the camera and I was going to have nothing above common rarity. Uncommon rarity, sorry. And I would have definitely lost if that happened. So just like a roguelike, I got lucky. On to the next game. Alrighty. So Voidigo was a win. What do I want to play? Maybe like a card game. Let's enter the Gungeon. I so have 2 cursed items for this one. So for Enter the Gungeon, it's the Crown of Guns. That's a cursed item because I hate that weapon. And then also the Wind Up Gun, because I've seen that in my games every time I play recently. If I get any of those guns, no more dodging. If I get the Crown of Guns, I have to use that till the end of the run. Alright, let's play. Enter the Gungeon, much like Voidigo, is a bullet hell action roguelike. Basically, you just go through the levels and shoot everyone, and then you get to the boss, and you keep on doing that till you get to the final boss. So as you can see, I haven't unlocked all the characters, if there are more than these ones. I think there's one more, or maybe a few more. I've only gotten one win on this game, and that was pretty recent. I like the Marine, pretty well balanced. The Marine starts off with some armor, which is really good because I get hit a lot in this game. And it also comes with a supply drop, which gives me ammo when I request it. Now, this game is really important not to get hit on the boss battles, because then you get an extra heart and like extra weapons and stuff like that, upgrades. So we're gonna try not get hit.
What?
We just got hit by one of the first enemies in the game. This isn't gonna go well. Not opening a brown chest either. I said that with lots of disdain, but I meant because it has very bad loot in it. I know there's a secret area that you can do with the fireplace. I don't really know what the benefit of doing that is. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me. The appeal to this game is that you get lots of different weapons that mix and match with each other. Sometimes they combine into one. Right now I've got 2 keys in the top corner, so that means I can open chests. Chests often come with weapons or upgrades, so they're really valuable and good when you're trying to get really strong early. Nice. Put the helmet back on. And I got this weapon from this chest. The type, it never quits. So I'm guessing it bounces a lot. Yeah. Ricochet. Look at the shop. Table Tech Rage. I mean, I've never used it before. It sounds kind of funny. Increases damage whenever a table flips. That's pretty good. Not for boss fights, but... So as you can see, when I flip the table, my character goes red and now I do increased damage. This, along with my ricochet gun, is actually a really good start to the run. Makes chests safer. I didn't know chests were dangerous. So, joke's on you. Alright, so we're gonna use all our blanks because I really want this, like, I really don't want to get hit, so we're going to use all our blanks, try and dodge, just practice a little bit. So blanks are these blue bullets in the top left. When I press both of my joysticks at the same time, it removes all the bullets on the screen at one time. This is really good when you're trying to not get hit and it's unavoidable. And like I said before, if you get hit during a boss fight, then you don't get the special rewards after it. I always get hit on this one. Getting close to them is really bad as well. As he just fucking runs up to me. Okay, that was preemptive. Less time to dodge if that's close. So we've used one blank and we just finished off one of the twins. Now the other one gets really aggressive. The other one gets angry, but it's inevitable. And he just runs at you. Ah, that's so... I should have done the fucking blank. And then I'm not going to get hit for the rest of the time either. Oh, spoke too soon. Damn it. Oh, we always have next one. On to the next. I really wanted that extra heart. We then found ourselves in a chest. Ooh. The trash cannon. I don't know what this room does either, so people in the comments, please help me out. I need to get better at the game. And then we found another blue chest straight after, which has a laser pointer, which actually comes in quite clutch later on. But then I didn't have any keys to open that door, so I was a little bit frustrated. So I explored the map a little bit longer. Most of the enemies were a breeze with this ricochet gun and the laser pointer. And then I found a shop so I could buy the key to enter the locked door before. I don't think these guys are usually useful for my runs. Later, they will be, but not right now. Ran into a rude NPC that called me a lowborn and mundane. So for later runs, it would be good, but right now, it was kind of a waste of time. I forgot to mention that I picked up a glacier gun when I beat the twins. And this weapon just slows down every enemy I hit, and that was going to be my strategy for the next boss. You're gonna try and freeze the boss? Oh no. The next boss was the Ammoconda. I struggle on this boss a lot just because of how many projectiles there are and the weird way he moves, but it looked like the glacier gun was actually slowing him down a lot, so it was really easy for the first half of the fight. This weapon is absolutely shredding. So I got the boss below half health, and then this sign appeared above his head, and he started moving a lot faster, and the freeze stopped working, so his bullets became faster, and I was just confused why my glacier gun wasn't working, and I got hit from that confusion. Oh my god, I think this run's done. So the rest of the fight was a breeze, no pun intended, but I said this run's done because last time I won this game, I had about 6 hearts when I got to the final boss, and right now I haven't gotten any extra hearts, so it's going to be a tough uphill battle from here. Damn. Some of the rewards that we got from the boss was the laser lotus. I noticed that it was getting a buff by the King of the Dot, which is my laser pointer. It's getting upgraded by my, upgraded by the King of the Dot. And this weapon did insane damage. I was just talking to myself like nothing bad was about to happen, but I forgot about the 3rd level secret boss. The money's my cat just bit my foot. Oh my god. Even though we only had 3 hearts, we survived the 3rd boss. Just look how dangerous this thing looks. So, I don't have any extra hearts, so I just have to play better. This gun is really good. This spider enemy usually takes about 6 to 8 hits. I'm not saying 6, 7, but with the laser loaders it only took about 4 or 5, so this weapon is really powerful. If I have tables around, I'm feeling pretty confident. A tableless room, what I do? When I was clearing the levels before the boss, I was making sure to utilize my table flipping ability that gives me more damage. I stumbled across this machine that combines 2 of the weapons you don't want into a random weapon. So I got rid of my ricochet gun because I had no bullets, and the trash cannon I didn't really like, so I traded it in. And in return, we got this buzzkill weapon, which just is basically the ricochet gun, but it shoots buzzsaws instead. The last thing before the boss that I had to do was complete a map for this Link looking ripoff, and he gave me this really bad weapon called the directional pad. It just shoots in 4 different directions. It's really bad, doesn't do enough damage, and it's hard to aim. And with that, we're now fighting the 3rd boss, the Treadnought. This boss is basically just a tank that just fires at you. If you treat it like a COD zombie and just move it around the area, it's usually an easy fight. Just let you watch this one. It's doing a good amount of damage. Already halfway. Oh. Didn't even see that guy down there. Oh my god. What a sneaky fuck. I panicked. Got him to an 1/8 of his health, and I was about to win the fight without getting hit until... Die. No! Yeah, right at the end. I got pushed up against the wall. You couldn't see it because my camera was covering, but wasn't able to get the extra heart because I got hit right at the end, which is really just a morale crusher. After going to the 4th world with only 3 hearts, and I only have 2 available at the moment, so it's not looking good at all. 3 hearts, not looking good. We need some ammo as well. I should have called in that supply drop. So I seem to have a problem when I get too relaxed when I'm versing the small enemies in this game. Just like Voidigo, I get a bit overconfident, I think, and I let my guard down, and it results in me losing a lot of hearts when I shouldn't be losing them. When I entered this room, I noticed an enemy I'd never seen before. I'd never seen this golden skeleton looking enemy, so I underestimated what they could actually do, and it backfired immediately. Oh, he's got a laser beam? So yeah, the golden skeleton had a laser beam. I didn't respect it enough. I just lost 1.5 hearts, and then I go into the open and get hit again. So I don't know what I was doing, but it obviously wasn't anything good. I tried to keep the run going. I only have 1 heart. I hadn't even run into either cursed weapon, and I still was doing so terribly. So that's just my bad mistakes causing the run to be as bad as it turned out to be. One more hit and I'm done. I knew the situation that I was in was terrible. I tried to pull through and do my best, but unfortunately we couldn't get the job done this time. Oh my god, there's a trapdoor there. I didn't even see it. Well, that's into the Gungeon. I should have just dodged. I thought the wall was going to do something. Remove that. What do we got next? Pokerogue. So if I run into the Terra Shard item, that's the cursed item. If I run into a Terra Shard of any form, I have to get rid of all the Pokemon I have currently. Every time I run to a normal type, I have to replace my current Pokemon with all normal types. So basically become a normal type gym leader, which is going to be hard, but that's the point. Never heard of Pokerogue? It's a fan-made roguelike Pokemon game. Instead of going on a normal adventure with gyms and story progression, you pick up a small team at the start and try to survive as long as possible through endless randomized encounters. Every run gives you routes, trainers, and bosses pulled from across different generations, and there's no guarantee what's going to show up. One run might be smooth sailing, the next might throw something impossible at you right out of the gate. You can also find shops between battles, hatch eggs, evolve your Pokemon mid-run, and even stumble into legendaries if you're lucky enough. It's really built around the roguelike core. You have to adapt to what you're given and see how far you can make it. And like, I could try hard. I have legendaries, like I have Ho-Oh, like your mum. Now, I could have just picked a legendary Pokemon at the start to make things easy, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose of playing a roguelike. Starting with a powerhouse would make the run too predictable, and the fun of a roguelike is the randomness and struggle. If you know you're going to steamroll everything, it's not much of a roguelike anymore, if you know what I mean. I realized I haven't played much of Gen 8. I don't think I bought Sword and Shield, so I thought this would be a really good excuse to try some of those Pokemon. I went with Arrokuda, Roly-Coly. Both of these types are weak to grass, so we need a fire type. So I chose Sizzlipede for the last one, and then I started the run. The first few Pokemon I ran into weren't too threatening, stuff like Spire and other normal types. You don't want to waste too much health or PP on throwaway battles this early, because every little bit can matter later on. But at the same time, the weaker encounters let you build up momentum, grab some experience, and strengthen your team before the game starts really pushing back. I fought this Patrat and then caught it afterwards. I'm just gonna catch this Patrat, just as like, you know, someone that I can send out when I need someone to die. Sorry. Oh, Super EXP Charm. Increase the gain of EXP points by 60%. That's really good early. You don't get one till like round 10 or something. These things are huge help because they give you bonus experience after battles. The earlier you grab one, the better, since it just snowballs your leveling throughout the run. Then came my first rival fight against Ivy. Her ace was a Cyndaquil, which is cool because her team will actually evolve as the run goes on. So this is what I mean. I'm going to send out Patrat. They're going to use a move, Patrat dies. But now I can send out our Arrokuda. I know they're going to try and switch because this game is pretty hard. Triple Dive should still be fine. Oh, didn't want to switch, that's fine. That's fine with me. A win's a win. She also had a Wattrel, which she oddly didn't send out against my Arrokuda, who's a water type. I thought that was kind of weird. So they had an electric type. They didn't want to send it out against my water type. Maybe they are trying to go easy. Maybe it was prioritizing type matchups with a starter Pokemon, or maybe it's just not coded to always counter pick perfectly. Either way, lucky break for me. That move is really good. The first boss turned out to be Kakuna. I thought that was really lucky. Kakuna doesn't have a really strong moveset, and it was also really weak to my Sizzlipede, which is fire and bug, so it was a really easy fight. Something worth mentioning is the egg mechanic in Pokerogue. As you progress, you can hatch eggs, and what comes out is totally random. It might be a common Pokemon, or it could be something powerful. In fact, you can even get legendaries from eggs if you're lucky enough. You can't use these in the run that you're currently playing, but next time you play, you can use them to start off with if you want. It's one of those little touches that makes every attempt unique. So with my first boss down and pretty decent team built up, it was time to see how far this run could really go. The game does throw in a lot of filler battles, stuff like random double battles and normal types that don't really pose much of a threat. One of those filler battles was a double battle against a Bidoof and a Lickitung. I already wanted the Lickitung because it's bulky and has a deep move pool, so I ended up catching it. It'd also be perfect if you ran into one of those Terra Shards. After that came a Zigzagoon. And around this time, Roly-Coly finally learned a rock type move, Smackdown. That was a huge power spike because suddenly flying types weren't a problem anymore. For some reason, there was a Meowth that outsped my Roly-Coly, which had +4 in his speed stat. How is he faster than me? Do I not I have 4+ speed. I don't know how this happened, but you don't always expect to get dunked on by a house cat, but here we are. And next was a trainer with a Teddiursa and a Phanpy. Phanpy is probably one of my favorite Pokemon because Donphan later in the game would have been great, but sadly trainer battles are off limits, so I couldn't catch him. I did manage to pick up another EXP charm afterward as a shop reward, and again, these are fantastic. Poochyena. Do I have any dark types? Dark types are weak to Fairy and Fighting. Pretty good. I then caught a Poochyena. It's always good to have a dark type, like I said before. There's not many people that counter psychic types apart from ghosts, and this was definitely a good pick to have. But the real star catch was a Pikachu, except just not any Pikachu. This one was in a costume themed after a gym leader, I think. Pokerogue has these fun little cosmetic variants, and while it doesn't change stats, it makes your team feel more unique. So yeah, sorry Patrat, but you've been put in the bin. Patrat, see you later. Roly-Coly learned Spikes, which is a really good support move in the game. Every time your opponent sends in a new Pokemon, they take damage, which adds up over a long run. I also considered teaching Pikachu Wild Charge with the TM, but I noticed its special attack was higher, so there's no point wasting a slot on a physical move. The second boss ended up being a Snorlax, and this thing put up a serious fight. The Snorlax would be amazing, actually. I knew it had a berry. They always do. I saw my Soothe Bell. I didn't even know that was an option. I might get wiped out by a Snorlax. This is very bad. Does that move not miss? Oh my god. Yeah, thank you. Get paralyzed. He's just spamming one move. I should have sent out the Arrokuda first. That was scary. All my Pokemon will get
healed.
It knocked out my Lickitung, my Pikachu, and even Roly-Coly before I could finally catch it. Snorlax replaced Lickitung, giving me a real tank for the future. Heading to the third area, I noticed a lot of grass types showing up.
Ooh, grass type. I don't think I have one. Seedot's actually kind of cool, and it's also turns into a dark type. I think we can trade Poochyena for him.
I caught a Seedot to prep for Nuzleaf later, since grass and dark is a solid typing. Funny thing is, right after I did that, I immediately found an actual Nuzleaf.
I think we should just catch the Nuzleaf instead.
So I caught that one, and Seedot didn't really get a chance to shine, but I put him in the bin as well. Then another Nuzleaf appeared and knocked out my Snorlax, which was a huge blow. And then, because this game loves to rub it in, another Nuzleaf popped up after that.
How many Nuzleafs are there? This is crazy. I'm just gonna set up on him. It doesn't matter, that move doesn't miss, I think.
At least Sizzlebead got to learn Flame Wheel out of it, but the whole area basically turned into a Nuzleaf convention, and the last Nuzleaf even managed to take out my Pikachu, which is really terrible because my rival Ivy appeared again.
Not this. Only have 4 Pokemon.
I didn't revive my fainted Pokemon because I didn't realize she was going to be this early again, so I went into it with only 4. This time she had a Quilava, the evolved Cyndaquil, and still had that Wattrel lurking in her team. My Roly-Coly got instantly paralyzed and couldn't move.
I get paralyzed every time a person comes out.
And then fainted.
I think I just lost.
Then Sizzlebead was weak to Pluck, a flying type move, so I swapped into Arrokuda. But it was already low and he got knocked out. Then when my Nuzleaf came in, it also got paralyzed and couldn't attack.
The luck, man.
And then just to rub salt in my wound, my next move missed.
I don't need a cursed item. What is this fucking luck? I'm done.
At that point, my Sizzlebead was all I had left, and well, you can guess how that ended.
Yep. Fuck this shit.
So yeah, the run ended there. Between paralysis luck, missed attacks, and just being unprepared for Ivy's second fight, it all fell apart. The Terra Shard didn't show up, but I guess I didn't need that with all of my RNG. On to the next game. Slay the Spire, for you guys who haven't played it before, is a deck building roguelike where every decision matters. From what card you pick up, to which path you take, to how much risk you're willing to stomach. It's fun because it's both strategic and unpredictable. No 2 runs ever feel the same, and you're always balancing between survival and greed. For this run I picked the Silent, honestly the character I've played the least. The Silent specializes in poison, shivs, and discard mechanics, so we can expect sneaky damage over time, quick cheap hits, and energy tricks. But I decided to spice things up with my own cursed rules, as you know. If I ever draw the card Terror, I'm not allowed to use exhaust or power cards. And if you know the Silent, yeah, that rule is basically crippling. My first blessing was insane. For the next 3 combats, every enemy only has 1 HP. That's huge because I spotted a path leading to a mini boss as my third fight, meaning I could skip a massive roadblock early on if I get there alive. The first enemy dropped instantly and I got my first deck choice. I went with Sneaky Strike, 12 damage, and if I discard something, it refunds its cost in energy. That's like hitting for free, which is busted early. Next room, another instant kill. Picked up a multi-hit card that deals 3 damage 5 times. 15 damage this early is like a wrecking ball. Then I wandered into a shop. Shops let you buy cards, relics, potions, or even pay to thin out your deck. There was also a say on unload, which yeah, would have been nice to unload on enemies. But instead I bought leg sweep for block and weaken, plus flying kick for damage and extra energy. Time for the mini boss. But thanks to my blessing, he had 1 HP. Easiest fight of my life. The relic reward was a ninja scroll, which automatically puts 3 shivs in my hand every fight. Shivs are free damage, 4 per hit, and when you multiply that with other silent cards, things can snowball fast. Soon after I picked up Blade Dance, which gives me 3 more shifts. At this point I was drowning in tiny knives. Then I hit a question mark room. These can be good, bad, or both, and it dropped me into a lab, rewarding me with 3 potions. That's the magic of Slay the Spire. Everything is framed like a story, D&D style, with events connect into the climb. From there I opened a chest and found wing boots, letting me ignore the map path 3 times. Next fight, my shivs carved through the enemy like butter. Another mini-boss showed up. Mini-bosses can roll different buffs or stances that alter their strengths, but I lucked out and won, grabbing Lizard's Tail, which gives me a free revive if I die. Perfect insurance. I doubled down on Blade Dance again, more shivs, why not, and faced a Spike Slime. These enemies split into smaller copies at half health, so fight snowball if you're careless. Picked up some poison as a reward, which ignores armor and ticks down each turn. At the next shop I found Distraction, a card that adds a random skill into your hand at 0 cost. This thing can either win you a game or ruin it. Then came the Act 1 boss, the Guardian. Massive HP pool, ball, and it alternates between an offensive stance and a defensive stance. While in defense, every hit you land bounces back 3 damage to you, so you need to play carefully or you shred yourself. Now here's the kicker. Remember my cursed rule about the terror card? It wasn't even in my deck at this moment. 0% chance of showing up. But the first time I played Distraction, guess what popped up? Yep, the terror card! Every exhaust card, including all my shivs, became illegal to use from that point on. My entire strategy just collapsed in an instant. I don't even own this card. So I thought it was just going to give me a random card from my deck. It just pulled up a random card from the entire game and it gave me the cursed item from my list. So I think I'm cooked. After I use this one, I can't use any more exhausts. But yeah, I'm basically cooked. I can't use half my deck. It's going to be very tough though. I'm about to take 16 damage, so I should probably stop hitting him. Yeah, I'm done. If I could use my shivs, he would already be dead. It's still not over. We can get a full heal after this, and then maybe we can redo our deck. I dropped to low HP, and it's looking grim, but I somehow clutched it out and beat the Guardian anyway. Do 8 damage, do 8 damage. Nice. My reward was the Busted Crown. 1 extra energy per turn, but now I can only choose 2 cards instead of 3 for rewards. On to Act 2, things started unraveling fast. Couldn't use half of my shivs because of my own rules. I cut a Blade Dance from my deck just to stop bricking my hands, and I found a cursed tome that shredded my health as I read it, but the price was worth it. Don't make me say it. Necronomicon. It doubles the first big attack I play each turn if it's above 2 energy. Double damage is no joke. With my health dwindling, I used wing boots to dodge harder fights, hit a question mark event that upgraded all my strikes and defense, then healed at a campfire. But the game wasn't giving me a break. Next fight was against 3 birds. Birds, which buff their attack and can be a nightmare if you don't kill them fast. I thought I got rid of this card. I can't use any of these. Nice. That was pretty clutch, not gonna lie. Can't use exhaust cards. I somehow survived, and later I picked up a goofy relic that looked straight out of Plants vs Zombies. Plants vs Zombies? But with Ninja Scroll flooding my hand with shivs I couldn't use, my hand was actually getting clogged. The Signer went from Assassin to Hoarder. Still, I powered through. One fight, I wiped an enemy instantly. And that's a lot of damage, which is really good. Another drag done with them stacking 65 armor. But hang, we're still getting cooked, like we have no health. Poison carried me through right at the end. That actually scared the shit out of me. I healed when I could, scraped by, and finally made it to the second boss. That fight was brutal. Every turn felt like my last. My shivs were crippled. My HP was paper thin. And I can't protect myself. I'm dead. I clawed my way into what looked like a comeback, until I didn't. What did they want me to do? One bad turn and it was over. Run dead. And that's Slay the Spire. Sometimes you're unstoppable, sometimes you're cursed by your own bad luck and worse rules. Pulling that random terror card really stopped me. But every run tells its own story. In this one, this is a tale of knives, poison, and the cruel betrayal of the card Terror. What are we gonna get? Dead Cells. Awesome. Alright, so I only started playing Dead Cells this week, which means I'm basically still in that phase where every button press feels like a new life decision. I've only got 1 win under my belt, and that win came with a very broken weapon, which I'll mention soon. For anyone who hasn't played Dead Cells, it's kind of like Hades. Fast-paced combat, tons of weapon combos, and dying repeatedly until you start calling it progress. You get different weapons, upgrades, and mutations every run, and when you die, you start all over again. Anyway, the flint is the cursed weapon because my 1 win was with this legendary version that made every hit automatically charged, which means every hit was a critical hit. It was so broken it felt like the game accidentally handed me a cheat code. So naturally, I decided to punish myself, and now that's the cursed weapon. And if I do find it, I'm only allowed to use weapons that match whatever scroll type I've been upgrading the least. So I start this run off with the Nutcracker and Thrust Blast. Classic combo. Big hits, big freeze. If you're a dude, this weapon is your worst nightmare. My goal for the first area was to get the sweet kill 30 enemies without getting hit reward, but yeah, that dream died halfway through. I did find the Hardlight sword though, which instantly makes up for it. It's one of my favorite weapons. It takes up 2 slots because you get a sword and a gun. The more you shoot enemies, the harder your sword crits. Quick explainer. Throughout the game you pick up scrolls that boost one of your 3 stats. Brutality in red, tactics in purple, or survival green. They buff your health, damage, and certain weapon types. So picking the right scrolls is key. I started stacking brutality since it powered up my Hardlight sword. One of the best things about Dead Cells is how many Easter eggs there are that mention other games. Ooh.
I think this is from Hotline Miami.
And we got a baseball bat as a reward. I finished the first level. I didn't get the 2-minute speed reward or the 30 enemies no hit reward, but I did upgrade my highlight sword and picked up the I'm not saying that, which is basically a one-time revive. It's like the game's way of saying you're definitely going to mess up, but we'll give you one free pass. The highlight combo was looking pretty good too. My gun shot flames and my sword released poison gas. So basically every fight was just me setting enemies on fire and gassing them. A real hot fart situation. Then I picked up this tool that turns me into a chicken, and I mean visually it's hilarious. You just start flapping around dropping eggs like you're late for Easter, but it's surprisingly good early game. You move fast and the eggs explode. I was doing really well too. I got to 47 enemies without getting hit. And then I said this.
So I need 13 more. Should be okay. I'm not going to say easy, so I've been proven wrong before. Okay.
Which made me immediately take damage. So yeah, I jinxed it, I guess.
I'm scared of the shops, man. I don't want to go near them.
I was avoiding shops because I didn't want to accidentally run into the cursed item. Then I entered the passage to the ossuary.
I haven't been here a lot. I forgot what's in here actually.
I haven't been there much. I wasn't really sure what to expect. But it's like a creepy lava dungeon full of things that explode just because you looked at them wrong. I got the velocity mutation, which boosts my movement speed longer. At one point, I literally killed an enemy just by sitting still as a chicken. Just plopped down, popped eggs next to a turret, and took care of the rest.
The BM is real.
True tactical genius. Eventually, I built up enough courage to go into a shop.
So it looks like I have to go through the shop. I'm hoping not to see the item, but if it's there, then yeah, I'm cursed today.
No cursed items, thankfully. And from there, it was time for the Black Bridge. The boss here is the Concierge. Basically a giant dude who swings a club the size of a bus and loves fire. At first, I was playing super safe, dropping turrets, staying as a chicken, and not taking hits.
No.
And of course, bam, got smacked. So I swapped to the highlight sword and went full aggression mode. Beat him, but his drops sucked. So I recycled all of the weapons that he dropped for cash and moved on to the Stilt Village. In the Stilt Village, there's one enemy I hate the most, and so these cannon guys right here. They just sit on rooftops and blast you from off screen like they're playing Call of Duty. My sword's poison clad was great for the flying enemies though. I just hit once and watched them melt midair. Eventually I swapped out my sword for a higher level version of the same thing, which had more damage but worse abilities. No more hot farts. Instead, this one summoned little pink minions that attacked for me, which is kind of adorable, but they look kind of ugly at the same time. I hit a shop and swapped out my turret and chicken for 2 stronger bombs. More damage, more explosions. Picked up light speed, which lets you dash through enemies and dealing damage. Somewhere around there, I fought this witch-looking enemy who cursed me. A curse is basically if I take one hit, I'm done for. And she dropped an amulet when I killed her. Now, the transition between the Stilt Village and Clock Tower is where I changed things up. My sword now healed me with every kill, but the catch? I took double damage. Because of course, that's the trade-off I choose. The poison effect was now on my gun too, which helped. But the enemies here were brutal. I even found a Dark Souls Easter egg, which is awesome because that's one of my favorite games.
Get good. I need to get good. Literally. Let's rest at it.
Oh. I got a ton of cells from that, so I dumped them all into this weapon in between areas in case I found my cursed weapon. At one point I killed 2 elite enemies using poison gas and a bomb. A classic Dutch oven strategy. Classy. Climbing the clock tower was chaos. Traps everywhere, enemies teleporting on top of me. I had a near-death experience where I survived on literally 1 HP. Full panic, but I made it out alive. Then came the clock room, where you fight the timekeeper. He's super fast and stylish, throws knives and teleports. I dodged most of her attacks, got in close with the highlight sword, and somehow came up on top. Easy clap. And yep, you can see what rewards I get.
My weapon's a bit slow compared to what I had the first time I won, but... No. I should have just pretended not to see it. So yeah, this is the flint. The cursed item.
Of course I had to get the cursed weapon. This area is unskippable. Shops I can dodge, boss fights I can't, and of course I get the cursed weapon in a boss fight. So once again I was cursed, now to use weapons that were basically the weakest because I had no scrolls into them.
So we'll go to the shop and get some green weapons hopefully. Or we have that backup weapon. Jesus Christ. I've been so lucky today.
I had a weapon that I was preparing before. When I was preparing it, it said it was a green and purple weapon, which is survival and tactician. But when I bought the weapon, it came out as red.
Oh. It was supposed to be a green weapon. Well, I'm going to get rid of my OP weapons and pick this up, and then when I find a green weapon, I'm going to take that.
So now I was back to square one. My weapon literally betrayed me. So now I had to go find a new weapon.
Oh, that was an accident. Oh my god. I've never made it out of the bank alive as well.
But I accidentally fat fingered a button and entered the bank. I've never beaten the bank before. It's like a secret area full of treasure, but also death traps and enemies who didn't get the memo about difficulty balance. While trying to find a new weapon, I stumbled across a cursed chest.
Fuck you. I'm already cursed as it is. Yeah.
I needed to get a new weapon, so I opened the chest and immediately got cursed. Now, as I was playing this, I didn't realize I got cursed, which is obviously a recipe for disaster, because if I get hit one more time, I die. And I just thought I got a chest for free. I didn't realize it was a cursed chest.
Alright, now I have to find a purple weapon though. Oh my god.
And then Poetic Justice.
Did I just get one shot? We need to replay that back. Yeah. I got cursed anyway, but fuck me, how did I die just then? These games are like, it's going so well, and then you just get one shot. And that happens a lot in Risk of Rain. I've never experienced in Dead Cells like this, but...
I walked into an enemy, got one shot, and just stared at the screen like, what even happened?
So that was Dead Cells, we're going to start a new one. That ended so abruptly, I was not expecting that, but... let's see what game is next. And talking about abrupt deaths, Risk of Rain 2. Nice. Another game that I started this month. I've got 2 solo wins so far. So I think it was in Egg Stew's video. My cursed item is the foreign fruit, because that he died while holding it, even though he could have healed. So that's a shout out to you, my boy. You don't need a shout out from me. I've got 200 followers. Like. So now we're playing Risk of Rain 2. The music in this game absolutely bangs. If I can use it, your ears will be blessed. Yeah, I play with keyboard and mouse. I've won with 2 characters so far. That's Multi and Rex, because this challenge is all about having fun and trying new things while playing roguelike games. We're going to go for, I believe, Bandit. I've never won with Bandit before. I really like his kit, but he's a bit squishy. Risk of Rain 2 is one of those games that looks chaotic from the outside, but once you get into it, you realize it's organized chaos. It's a third-person roguelike where everything revolves around speed, damage, and stacking hundreds of random items until you basically break the game. The catch? The longer you play, the harder everything gets. The game literally tells you time is your enemy. For this run, I went with the Bandit, the sneaky gunslinger who lives for backstabs and can crit if he attacks from behind. His playstyle is all about hit and run tactics. You've got a revolver for precision, a shotgun blast for close range, a smoke bomb that turns you invisible, and also a knife attack that bleeds. We're gonna go on Rainstorm because I'm not like good yet, so we're not going on one soon. I haven't got a win since Voidigo. It makes me regret not putting oh, this guy's just camping me. It makes me regret not putting Vampire Survivors on my 10 games because it was really easy. So we're gonna find, okay, the teleport is just up there. With Bandit, he has such high damage early, so killing people is really easy. But I feel like when I play him and I get to the late game, his survivability and movement is usually the problem. So it's like the opposite of most characters. He has enough damage early. One of the hardest parts of Risk of Rain 2 is just learning what all the items do. There are over 100 of them, each with unique effects that can completely change how your run plays. The first few hours of this game feel like you're just picking up random junk and hoping for the best. But once it clicks, it's like imagining your own chaotic, bullet-filled stock portfolio. I'm really scared to get a cursed item. Oh, actually, no. I think the punishment to getting the cursed item for this one's a bit more lenient. Every time I do a teleporter event, I have to jump off the cliff, just like I saw in the Egg Stew's video. I'm not having shots at him, I just thought it was a really funny ending to the video. Early on, I found some decent beginner loot. I picked up a repulsion armor plate, which basically reduces damage, a monster tooth, which gives me heals when I kill enemies, a soldier syringe, which increases attack speed, and a bundle of fireworks, which is one of my most hated weapons. I hate the fireworks with a passion. It just does fireworks every time you open a chest or interact with anything. Eventually, I hit the teleporter and summon the boss, a stone titan. Now, normally, these guys can melt you in seconds, but Bandit crits from behind. And let's just say, I put so many back shots in his back, I swear I heard him call me Poppy. I've never been on top of him before. Pause. Nice, that's a pretty good fight.
For the reward, I got an ATG Missile MK1, which gives your attacks a chance to fire homing missiles. After the boss, the teleporter charges up, and once it's done, it sends you to the next stage. Simple loop, kill, loot, survive.
Yeah, the only reason I won with Multi and Rex, I think Rex's ult slows down Mithrix, the final boss, a lot. And for Multi, I think I skipped the third phase with a flaming tornado attack. I forgot, which I saw from Egg Stew's video again.
I then found a 3D printer where you can trade your items over and over as long as you've got extras. It randomly picks which item of the same color it's going to take, and it took my soldier syringe for an energy drink, which boosts sprint speed. Not a bad deal. I like going fast. Shrines are another big part of Risk Rain 2. You've got Shrines of Chance, which gamble your money for items.
I thought I was going to get the foreign fruit straight away. 1 minute overtime, guys. And everyone says 5 minutes per stage, but if my luck's not already bad enough, but I'm gonna be doing the challenge of the mountain, I just want better items. It makes the fight harder, but...
I picked up a focus crystal, which boosts damage when enemies are close. A Pole's goat hoof, which increases movement speed. Yes, it's literally a goat hoof, don't question it. And a supermassive leech, which heals me every time I hit someone. And I also got the war banner, drops a buff zone whenever you level up. And finally the tri-tip dagger, which adds a chance to bleed enemies when you hit. And I found another monster tooth and stumbled on a 3D printer for armor piercing rounds, which deal extra damage to bosses. I traded 5 of my items, so I got 5 armor piercing rounds instead.
Okay. We can get one more. Actually, one another. Fuck. And last one. Nice. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's do the boss. Should be an even fight now that I have my armor piercing rounds.
Started the teleporter event and got 3 beetle queens at once. They were no match for me.
Okay, pretty good. I think I just one-shot her. Oh, there's 3 beetle queens. Why? I only got 1 shrine. Awesome.
The reward was 2 Berserker's Pauldrons, which give you a massive attack speed buff after killing multiple enemies in a short time.
Nice. Alright, let's use the shrine.
After that, I hit a Shrine of Chance for fun and got a soldier syringe back. Full circle.
That's pretty lucky.
And a red whip, which boosts your speed out of combat. So now I was zipping around like a caffeinated cowboy.
We're off to the next level. Spent too much time here again. So what am I lacking right now? Basically movement speed and durability. Against bosses I'll be fine. Against elites not so much. Okay. He's sliding in. That's really good. More movement speed. Thank you. Oh. Resets my skills. Outside healing, nice. I'm gonna grab the focus crystal once I get enough money. I have all these like really great items for outside battle, and then when I get in a battle I'm gonna get stuffed. I'm gonna start the boss battle before it gets even harder. Now I can get my item. Oh. Sentient meat hook. Chance to hook all nearby enemies. What does that even mean?
And I absolutely deleted the boss in seconds.
Am I critting this guy right now? Oh, that's without crits. Okay, he's stuffed. Yep. Unlucky guy. Oh. Had to use my equipment there to get some healing. That's what I mean, like I do so much damage, but when they start hurting me, I can't handle it. There's one legendary item on this map. And last time I got it, it wasn't worth it compared to grabbing all the other items. So
at this point, I was feeling confident. 4th area in under 20 minutes. My items were stacked and Bandit felt unstoppable. Did a Shrine of Combat to get some quick loot, and
oh.
Instantly got one shot out of nowhere, just deleted. 1 second I'm the strongest bandit alive, the next second I'm a memory. I was doing really well, and then fucking... This is why I like the more durable characters, but it looks like everything's going okay, and then that happens. So get rid of Risk of Rain 2. We've got 3 more games, and one of them I haven't completed before, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, Balatro. Nice. So if I run into the Zany Joker or the Card Sharp Joker, I can't use any modified Jokers. If it's the Zany Joker, I have to use that one. If it's the Card Sharp Joker, I can't use that one. And every time I see a tarot card, I must use it. This game is probably one of the ones I'm more confident in though. I mean, I just died on Risk of Rain 2 and I have the same amount of hours, less hours on this one. So let's think about this. I think we're gonna go for the erratic deck. Today has been like, yeah, all over the place, obviously. Roguelikes, I like that, so we're gonna go with the erratic deck. It's perfect for the roguelike genre. All ranks and suits in the deck are randomized, so let's do this one. Balatro is a poker-themed deck building roguelike, where instead of fighting monsters, you're playing hands of poker to score points and survive each round. To put it simply, your cards will give either chips or malt. Your chips get times by your malt, and you get a big number. Bigger number, bigger winner. You can build your deck with powerful jokers that twist the rules. One might double your score for flushes, another could give bonus chips for using hearts. We can check what we have. So right now, it looks like we have a lot of 4s. We have 7 4s and 6 10s. So 4s and 10s are a friend, and most of those 4s are clubs. Okay, good to know. That's a really good start. Initial cards and booster packs in the next shop are free. That's like one of the best starts you can get. Alright. And we also have to double check. We have 12, 11, 11, 10. So it's pretty even with the suits, so flushes are pretty safe right now. We have 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. If we find a 7, how many 7s do we have in the deck? 4. It's not going to be likely. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 8, 9. I mean, a straight would be good. Flushes are worth a little bit more though. I say we just go for the flush. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have many discards on this deck either. I think I might lose straight away, I imagine. That's a good start. 10s and 7s are my friend. Here they are. Full house. That's better than a flush. And that's all we needed. Perfect. Now everything in the shop will be free, and now we get a good start going. Apart from the voucher, which is a really good voucher. No Zany Joker yet. So let's just get them because they're free. Hearts and Diamond count as the same suit. Spades and Clubs count as the same suit. We're definitely getting that. Like, look at this start. We just got 4 Jokers in one turn. I kind of want to see what my deck can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush. Nice. Odd Todd, give me that. So we have the most spades right now in our deck. We can convert more things into spades. Maybe add 10s into spades. Then we have how many 10s of spades? We'll have 3. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, and 3. We get another one. I'm gonna make one of them 2 times worth as much. Or give us a 2 times multiplier, sorry. Another 10. I think we're just gonna keep on grabbing 10s. I think that's the play. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We can go 6, 7. 6, 7! 8, 9, 10. Nice. Doubles max money, we'll use that. And we're gonna get rid of this one for the Groose Michael. Nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 5, 5 and a 4, 4. Discard. 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack. Straight. Let's do that. Awesome. Oh. I had a 1 in 6 chance to lose my banana, and I did. So each play 10 and 4 gives 4 malt. That's pretty good. Only play 1 hand for the next round. We got 5,000 last round, so that's going to be kind of good. So with this card, our spades and clubs are the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can get rid of these. 4, 5. So yeah, we're definitely going to make another 10. Which card do I have the least of? So 6, 7, 8 are ace. How many 10s do we have? We have 9 10s. That's pretty good. I'm going to grab this 9 and then later make it into a 10. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This card, the Smeared Joker, very nice. Didn't get enough in one hand, which is kind of concerning. 10, 10, 10.
Flush house. Now that's what we're looking for. Yeah. Ooh. Spectral pack, nice. Add a gold seal to it as well. I feel like that's not worth. There's so many better spectral ones. Tarot card for free is pretty nice. I have to play one hand only. It has to be a good hand. I don't see any at the moment. Good hands, that is. Discard that. So we have a flush at the moment. Gonna keep on trying to get rid of my lowest cards. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. You can change the Jack and the 9 to clubs. Then they'll count as the same suit. And then that's a straight flush. Straight flush, yeah. Let's do that. 8, 9, 10. Straight flush, yeah. Hopefully it's enough. Nice. A flush house. Let's do that. So I can convert all cards into a single random rank. I'd get rid of 2 10s, so I'd have 7. But one of these, if it's a king, that's bad. How many cards in total? 8. Might have to my hand size though. I think I might just copy the 10. Create 2 copies of one selected card. Yeah, because we want to see as many cards as possible so we can play things like this. And this is what I was waiting for. Increase the rank of up to 2 selected cards. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s in our hand, and they're all the same. They're all the same suit. So to flush 5. I'm also going to get rid of these 2 3s so I can get tarot card. I got rid of that one because the raised fist adds double the rank of the lowest card, which is going to be a Jack. Let's create 2 planet cards. Flush house, nice, and a flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bahang. Yeah, crazy score. Oh, it broke. Fuck. That's not good. So the strategy right now is to grab as many 10s as possible, make sure they're all the same suit, and then we're going to keep on getting flush 5s. The run so far has been going perfectly, no issues just yet. It's $1 per card played. They're trying to fuck me over, I can see. A flush. It won't do bad. Like, yeah, I'm going to be in the negatives anyway, so let's try and use the least amount of cards that I can. Hopefully that's enough. Re-trigger the first card played. That one's always really good. So we'll get rid of... Let's check the run info because it always fucks me. Play only one hand type this round. That's really bad. We'll skip that one, play that one. Oh, we might skip both. That's a bit greedy though. So I want a free negative one. I want to upgrade my flush 5 at 3 levels because that will make it really strong. But I can only play one hand type. Okay, my flush house is really strong as well. Got a flush house. If this doesn't win in this turn, put this one to the front because it's going to get triggered 2 extra times. Nice. Okay. Really good. And we got a free negative. It's a misprint, which isn't great. We need more 10s. Gotta check the blind. All speed cards are debuffed. Okay, that's gonna stuff me up a bit. It's gonna stuff me up a lot. Because this is gonna turn all my spades and clubs into each other. So I might have to sell it. What did it say? Spade cards. Damn. All my 10s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. If there's any cards that change it, that'd be great. Let's just double our money. We're gonna re-roll a bit. Uh-oh. Alright, so we got card sharp. Which means we can't use that card because it's really overpowered. It just multiplies what you usually can by 3 times after you use it, so that's really good. We can't use modifiers on any of our jokers, so this negative joker, we don't have any so far, which is good, but I was about to get some and then I thought maybe not. So we have to sell this negative joker, and every time we see a tarot card, we have to buy it if we can. So yeah. I would usually go for this because it would give me a modifier. I can't do it, so we're not gonna. So we got a full house. I guess it's alright. Not as good as I thought. I think my game is gonna go crumbling down very soon. Okay, that was really good. But that was a spade card, like. And look, there's the zany Joker. No! I just got 2 cursed items back to back. If that's not unlucky, I don't know what is. So now I have to use this one. I was gonna get rid of the smear Joker anyway. And every tarot card we have to purchase. So I'm buying and using that one. Buying and using that one. Have to use that one. Have to buy both of these packs. Change that into a glass card. Need more of those. Gotta buy this one. Got a lot of money now, which is good. Increases the rank of 2 selected cards. More 10s, perfect. 3 times malt if played hand contains a 3 of a kind. And I've got this, which is also 3 of a kind. So it looks like that's what we're going to be doing now. Let's say I'll play 3, that's an extra 12. I'm already getting 12 from that, and then I'll times by 3. The chips get multiplied, so that's fine. Yeah, let's get rid of the walkie-talkie. Perfect. 20 plus malt if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. We've got the zany Joker and the trio. 20 malt plus 12 times 3, so it's always 20 malt. I've never done a 3 of a kind build, so let's go for it. And perfect, that's what we needed. The game knows what we're trying to do. 4 of a kind. That does contain actually 3 of a kind. We can do 4 of a kinds and 5 of a kinds. Oh my god, that's really good. 1 in 1,000 chance to get destroyed. If today is my unlucky day, this is getting destroyed 100%. So I think we're getting rid of this 100%. We'll buy that. We have to. Alright, let's play. So we're looking for 3 of a kind. I feel like the game knows that I want a 3 of a kind as well. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what we can do with this. Okay. And my Cavendish didn't get destroyed. So now that I'm forced to use the zany Joker, my entire strategy is based on 3 of a kinds. And I've got those 2 Jokers that will give me times 3. Okay, this is going to be the true test. All my spade cards are debuffed. 1, 2, 3. 3 of a kind. Awesome, we got the lucky one. Awesome. And my Cavendish didn't die. 1 in 1,000 chance, like it's not going to happen, right? So we have to buy this. Oh, but we're out of... We'll buy it. It adds a modifier. Did I say I have to use it? Or do I have to buy it? Tarot cards are a must. When I wrote that, I remember that meant if you see a tarot card, you have to buy it. I'm not using that. 1 extra discard, that's really good. Are there any cards right now? Let's see what the blind is. Old diamond cards are debuff, that's really good. 20 plus malt. If I could create any random one. If it makes the zany one, that's gonna be terrible. But let's do it. Looks fun. And yeah, we have to buy these tarot cards. Make that into a lucky one. And a 4. Actually, let's see. It doesn't have to be 10s right now, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Not bad. Got 10, 10, 10. I need to level up my 3 of a kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of a kind. Can I win the round with one of these? I don't think so. I think the better play would be to do 3. Oh well. 5 of a kind looks kind of fun. 41,000, that's really good. Destroy 2 selected cards. 3 of a kind. I also have 3 of a kind here. And I can up my money. What is it going to be? Is it going to be a zany, a hanging Chad, the trio, or a Cavendish? Let's find out. Of course it's the fucking zany. Oh my god. Wow, a quarter. Jesus Christ. I can sell this one. It said I only have to use 1 zany. Jesus, that is such a waste. Nice, yeah. Awesome. Wow, that was a lot. Forces 1 card to always be selected. Uh-oh. We need to change that somehow. My most played hand is what? 3 of a kind. Yeah, we're taking that. 5 of a kind, 3 of a kind. Let's keep upping it. Choose 1. Tarot card, we have to get tarot cards. Let's just destroy the 7. Enhance these to bonus cards. Great, 2 more. 3 of a kind, definitely. Gotta buy this. So we want to make a duplicate. Bang. 7, 8, bang. A 3 of a kind is looking nice. Oh, I should have put the money one up ahead. That's my bad. Cavendish is still alive. If it dies on the next round, that's going to be really unlucky. Can't use card shop. It'd be really nice. Oh, the Hanged Man would be so good. I have to sell because I have to buy this one. I have to buy it. Damn. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. 3 of a kind. Put that to the front. I'm going to sell this. Have to buy this. Enhances 1 card into a glass card. We're gonna have to, but... Oh. I didn't know I could have both. 3 times Molten final hand of round. Let's do that. Welcome in clutch. And let's just use the rest of our money because we're in the final round. Take out my coming clutch if it's selected. Oh, we got no more money anyway. Alright, I swear. Okay, an 8 got selected, but we're just gonna keep discarding until we get a 10 selected. Okay. A 6 is selected. That's, you know, great and all. I think we just have to force them to pick a 10. Like, okay, we got a 10. And it's a glass card. And we have so many lucky cards as well. How do I fuck this up, I wonder? 3 of a kind is better than 4 of a kind. We're going to keep 1 lucky card. This should be fine. Let's find out. Nice. That's a win. With 2 cursed items. I've never won a run with 3 of a kind, so that was kind of fun. Not kind of, really fun. I'll go to the main menu for now. I'll finish that one later. So it's 2 wins and like 6 losses or something. Hey, I've been having fun for most of these though, so. So we gotta remove it. So it's between Hades, which I haven't played for a year, and Noita, which I haven't finished at all. Alright, it's Noita. So I was originally going to put Vampire Survivors on. I was like, nah, that's too easy. I'm actually thinking about putting Vampire Survivors back on, but no. I think this will be a quick one. All the cursed items are the rune stones. So I think there's a runestone of metal, runestone of... So I'm just going to cut me off there. We didn't actually get to play Noita. We experienced some, technical difficulties. This one. The capacity is insane. What spell is this? This one doesn't have enough mana for Black Hole. I'm dying. What did I die to? I drowned in blood. No way. Yeah, that footage is fake. Don't look at it. Alright, straight on to Hades. I think, yeah, that is crazy. What the hell? I was just looking through my items. Hey, it makes my job easier. I'm on to the last game. I'm playing Hades. That's actually, like... I did not expect that. That's crazy. Like, that's not even... Oh, God. I just know the comments are going to be like, oh, clip farming. I've only won 2 games. I want to win some games. I just spin the wheel. I'm really hoping for, like, not Hades, but we'll see what happens. That basically sums up my day. Hades, last game, 2 wins, 7 losses. Can I get a win in a game I haven't played in a year? So for this cursed item, if I see Artemis, every time I see Artemis, I have to get her abilities. I can't choose anyone else's until, well, if she is an option, basically. And I feel like everyone always shows up eventually, so... I know, Hades 2 just came out as well. Maybe I should have bought that one. I played this one with the controller. Just more fun that way. Hades is a roguelike where you play as Zagreus, trying to fight your way out of the underworld to reach the surface. Each run, you battle through rooms of enemies, using fast-paced hack and slash combat with dodging, casting, and weapon variety. For this run, I chose to use the lance or the spear because I've never won a run with it, and today's been all about trying new things, so I went with that one. I haven't played in a year, so we're not using any Pact of Punishments. Oh, I think something's doing extra 20% damage. Whoops. I mean, that's fine. I've finished the game before, so Jesus. Along the way, the gods and goddesses of Olympus grant you boons, which are new abilities that completely change how you play. Nice. I always like to change my cast as soon as possible. Each god's powers feel unique, like Zeus added lightning to your attacks. Attacks are a bit slow. In this game, you take it 1 level at a time, and eventually, you're climbing your way out of hell. After beating the last enemy on the level, you'll get a reward, and it's random every time. So we need to get a win, and I can make it 3 to 7, which is not actually that bad. Like, it's almost 50% with cursed items active. Nice. Zesty. Zagreus is bi confirmed. Not that that's a problem, but... Oh yeah, I chose Artemis as the cursed item because I don't like playing her items at all. I remember it was like one of my least favorite.
Apart from the basic attacks, the lance has 2 attacks, a spin attack, and a throw attack. When I throw the lance, I can travel to the lance, and it's really good for mobility.
So we have... I like max health, but I haven't met any gods recently, so we'll do this. Ares... The God of War. The attack inflicts doom. That one's always really good. So I need more damage. And it's epic. So let's do that. Who? I've never seen this person in my life. Can I just unlock him now? Nice. Give her a gift. This special deals more damage and inflicts weak. That'd be really good. We have to do it. 11 loss. Thank you, Aphrodite. So many new enemies. I've never seen these enemies before. Now we're doing damage. We got Ares and Aphrodite doing work. Sisyphus, I think. Let's gift him something. If you like roguelikes, you have to like Sisyphus. Like, nice. What upgrade are we getting? Yeah, let's do this. I usually like the one that charges up faster, but I don't think I've got this one before. So over a larger area. Nice. Haven't ran into that green woman yet, so that's good. Oh, that is a big range. Cool. Whoa. Survive for 45 seconds. Okay. I need some more dashes. I think Hermie does that. Nice. The shop, hopefully there's some good stuff. That's Poseidon. Max health, I think. Yes. And yeah, we'll get a Poseidon thing. Man of many words. Oh, is this the boss? Yep. Oh, I don't like this one. She's scary. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh my god. What'd she just do? Taking a lot of damage, but she's taking a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, not good is right. I'm taking so much damage.
If I forgot to mention it before, I have now 4 power-ups from 4 different gods and goddesses. Ares is now making my basic attacks do more damage. Poseidon's giving my dash more damage and a knockback effect. Zeus has turned my cast into an electric bolt that bounces between enemies. Aphrodite is weakening enemies, so they will deal less damage.
Nice. Knocked in after the first few hits. I'm trying to do charge attacks, not good against bosses. So I've got a lot of money, so I'm going to get this one for now. I don't think I'm going to die. I'm going to save my money for better things.
Keepsakes are perks, and you can change them every time you beat an entire level. I picked up one that makes my items last longer.
Trove trial, earn up to 150. Yeah, I want more. Slay foes quickly. Oh man. How quickly, I wonder. Was that quickly enough? 91, not too bad. Lost half my health though. So if Hermes or more health. Gonna go for the more health. 100%. It's him. Hey, this guy's cool. Thanatos. Oh. Can't this guy just like insta-kill someone?
So this particular god, Thanatos, challenged me to who can slay the most enemies. The count is in the top left, and it's pretty one-sided.
Can he catch up? I wonder. I keep running into the fire. Okay. I need to be more careful. Oh my god. Oh, double. Double. Thanks for that, bro. Nice, that's really good. Oh. Alright, we just need to find a shop. We have so much money. So much gold or money or whatever you want to call it. This is usually a boss in the first act, and now they're just enemies, which is kind of crazy. Okay, it just keeps on spawning one guy after another. Oh, I forgot about those guys that fall from the sky. Alright. Increase the doom, increase the percentage of the weakness, or increase my circle ability. I think increasing this would be good for now. I have so much money. We're going to the shop. Nice. I'm going to get one of each. Can grab that. That. Sure. Let's get the coal. How do I use it? I forgot. Oh, there was a money bag there. I didn't even see it. Damn. Oh my god, what is happening? Why are there so many? Nice. Give him a gift. Why not? Oh. Your doom effects continuously strike weak foes. What? Oh, wow, that's really good. So that's a duo one with Aphrodite and Ares. We have to get that. Oh, another Aphrodite one. Looks like it's the duo today. So I just got an upgrade, which is basically a synergy between Aphrodite and Ares. Every time I apply a weak with my special, Ares will now continuously attack him with this extra attack damage. This is amazing if I can actually get my weak to last a little bit longer. Okay. So reduce damage from foes, or do more damage. I think we'll do the reduced damage 10%. Yeah. Your cast deals 50% more damage. Yeah, we got money for that. A Cow Skate. I don't want that. Can I reroll? Yep, I want to restore health. Perfect. Your attack deals 30% damage for 10 turns. Yep, we're doing that. Upgraded rarity. Awesome. So we got the shop or a boon. Kind of need a little bit more health. Hopefully there is some. He's always got like a burger and chips for some reason. Yep, see? What is that? And we got the Zeus or Power Up. Oh, so these are palms, not boons. Okay. Is this the boss? It should be. It's taking too long to load. The second boss is the Bone Hydra. First you have to attack its main head, and then it will shield itself. It will then spawn mini Bone Hydras that you have to defeat, and then you can start attacking its main head again. This fight is pretty simple and a little bit tedious because you have to keep on going back and forth between the main head and the minions. Jesus. Taking a lot of damage. I do heal after this though, which is good. What's he doing over there? Looking at the wall. He just didn't want to see defeat. Face him straight in the eyes. Onto the next level. I know I'm going to struggle against that Minotaur and the guy that doesn't like me very much. Alright, we're going to use our lucky tooth now. A fishing point. I forgot what a fishing point does. Only one more floor? No, there's the last area as well. Don't lie. I haven't gotten this far with the lance or the spear, whatever it's called. I need to upgrade my weapon. It's a bit lackluster. Oh, I hate these guys. Do I just run? I forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can do that as well. Nice. Your special does 400 damage to armor. Wow. Your attack strikes 3 times in a spread pattern. Wow. More range would be good, but triple attack, but in a spread pattern. That's kind of... And my special dealing 400 damage to armored enemies. Down to the yellow, which I can't kill. We go for that. More health, please. Nice. 200 health. I mean, 2 upgrades. Like, why would you not? I'm not going to piss off Aphrodite. Longer duration. Plus 7.5 seconds. And Ares is going to keep on hitting them the longer they're... Yeah, that's done. Yeah, fuck you, Poseidon. Didn't ask. Did you ask? I didn't ask. Who asked? Fucking old fart. He's still trying to attack me. I didn't even see him. I just took a lot of damage from something. Your attack and special are stronger in the first 10 seconds of a counter. Yeah, let's do that. So we got Ares, which I already have. I want some more dashes. If I can re-roll for Hermes to give me more dashes, I think we're in a good spot. Okay. Gotta give him a gift. Thanks, Hermes. That was really good. Okay, that's a bit much, is that Groose? I'm sure they did have a worth before you fucking offed them. Gotta go for the weak effect. Oh, not this thing. Nice. Wow. That's kind of cool. I think I'm not going to find many more poms, so that would be good at the start of the game. Weak afflicted foes are more susceptible to damage. That'd be good. 15% on top of my Ares thing. When foes are slain They damage and inflict weak. Death Blast damage 77, 15% over 150. It's only 30 damage, but it's 30 damage. That's going to continuously hit them for 9+ seconds, so we're getting this one. And yeah, I want more health. Can never go wrong with more health. What keeps hurting me? I don't know. Oh, traps, I guess. Yep. Alright, let's see how much damage. 182. Wow. Now they're doing damage. I can't do a boss fight at the moment. Oh, it's doing no damage. As it wears off, it does less and less. I did not know that. Well, I guess we just keep on stacking it, but why would they even make that an option? I thought I came up with like some secret build. It must have got nerfed or something. We'll go to the shop. Hopefully we can restore some health before the final. What is this? Are we going to be versing the boss now? Oh my god, we're versing the boss with no health. Alright, let's open this. Oh. I don't want bonus power from Poms. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, I'm probably not going to do well against this boss, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, these two.
The third battle was against the Minotaur, or Minotaur, and Theseus. The Minotaur is way more aggressive, so I got rid of him first because he kept on charging at me. And Theseus just snipes you from afar, kind of a cowardly tactic for a hero. And once the Minotaur was down, we can then start targeting Theseus.
Alright.
He has a shield, and halfway through he gets the power of a god.
Charmed, yep. Try all like I just did.
He thinks he's him, but I can assure you he is not.
What god is this? I forgot. I stopped it short. Oh, guess not. Oh no. How's he? Was he not weakened? Fuck you, bro. Easy. With 0 health, I did die actually. We need all the health we can get. We'll keep that one. Restore 78. 1 full health, yes. 20% movement speed or 50% damage striking foes from behind. That'd be really handy.
There's a mini area just before the actual final boss of the game. I'm not a big fan of it. You just randomly guess which area to go in, and hopefully you find the item that lets you into the final boss. It's filled with poison enemies that you have to refresh your health with a lot of the time. It becomes so tedious for me. One thing of note was I found a shop, and that shop gave me an extra death defiance. So if I do die, I now have an extra life. So that's 2 death defiances and 1 from the lucky tooth, which is my keepsake at the moment.
Sorry, we didn't run into Artemis this entire... Fuck, that's bright. Alright. We didn't run into Artemis, so no cursed items, no penalties. That's really good. Alright, I'm just going to assume I have 2 death defiances.
Hades is the last and final boss. I guess that's why it's called Hades. And he's actually Zagreus' father and god of the dead. I haven't versed him in so long, I didn't know what any of his attacks did. So those death defiances and the duo with Aphrodite and Ares, they were basically the only things keeping me alive at the moment. I personally found it hard to dodge his massive AoE attacks and the minions at the same time.
There's 1 death defiance. My attack should go up. I'm cooked. Oh my god. Alright, there's another death defiance. I have 1 more skelly tooth, but it's going to be tough. I haven't versed this boss in a long time. I think keeping my range right now is working. Oh. Okay, if we didn't have that blast there, that would have been good. Oh. Why is it impervious again? Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Is that my tooth? I don't know.
With Hades on less than half health and me thinking that I only have 1 life left, this battle was really intense.
Alright, let's finish you off, bro. Yes. That's a win. That's what happens when I don't get cursed items. If you enjoyed the video, go watch Egg Stew and Bird's videos. They're exactly the same, if not better. Oh, and if you want me to actually try hard, I'll actually give it a go. So let me know that too. If you want more of this, just let me know, write it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?